Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. And this week's 7 starts now. Number 1. In case you haven't noticed, I got a haircut, and I am absolutely enjoying having short hair again. I've worn my hair short like this several times in my life, but this is the first time that I've cut it this short since I've been married. And funny, it was my husband who actually encouraged me to go ahead and cut it. I really think he was just tired of me fussing about trying to figure out what to do with my hair. And he'd seen some pictures of me when my hair was short like this before. And so we were just sitting there in the living room and I was fussing about my hair again. He was like, let's go cut it. And we literally got up, got the clippers, went to the bathroom and cut it. True enough, we jacked it up and we immediately left the house to go find a barber, which I have found a barber, yay. Found a nice shop here in town, one barber in the shop. It's clean, it's cool. I like the music selection, and the buzz of clippers is really relaxing for me. So I am enjoying going to the barbershop every week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm enjoying the ease of having my short hair, and I kind of like seeing my curls again. So yeah, I am enjoying the haircut, and though winter is coming, I have no intention of letting it grow out just yet. I'm just gonna wear hats and scarves to keep my nice little satellite dish ears warm. So yay, haircut. Number 2, when you get stressed out, it can help when you zoom out. I've noticed that most of the time when I get really stressed and really worked up about something, it's because I have zoomed in and just focused on this one teeny tiny corner or piece of the bigger picture. But if I stop and I chill out long enough to take a step back, then I can zoom out and see that things aren't as bad or as intense as I initially thought they were. So just when you feel yourself getting worked up, you feel yourself getting wound up real tight, just take a moment to step back, look at the bigger picture. Most of the time, things aren't as bad as they seem. Number 3, I have figured out that 99.999999986% of the way people treat you and react to you actually has nothing to do with you and has everything to do with them. I experienced some unpleasant circumstances recently, and I was really at a loss because I just kept thinking, what did I do to these folks? Like, I literally walked into a room and became a target. And I really couldn't figure out, like, why was this happening to me? I was polite, I've been nice, I've tried to extend the olive branch. What did I do to warrant this type of reaction? And then I realized it had absolutely nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. You never know what trauma, what tragedy, what disappointment people have experienced. You never know what people have been taught culturally or what people have been taught morally before you showed up on the scene. So I had to realize that a lot of times, especially when I know I haven't done anything to you, that most of the time the way that people react or the way that people treat you actually has nothing to do with you and has everything to do with them. So don't take it personally. Number 4, there are 108 days until Christmas. Number 5, as an adult woman with a family and hobbies and interests and responsibilities and a little bit of social anxiety, it has been difficult for me to make and maintain friendships. Like, this is something I have struggled with for a good portion of my life, not just as an adult, but even as a kid. But it has become even more difficult to maintain friendships as an adult. But I am giving it some effort. I will text people, just to let them know, hey, thinking about you, hey, how you doing? I will even occasionally pick up the phone and make a phone call. Now, I'll be honest, I'm still struggling with the face-to-face interactions because after about 3, hey, how you doing? I'm spent and I just want to curl up somewhere and take a nap and do something quiet. But I am giving it more effort. I realized that the root of a lot of my reluctance to open up to people has been, well, 2 roots actually. One, fear of rejection and disappointment, just being honest. The second root to the issue for me was that I realized I didn't invest in people the way that I wanted people to invest in me. And so I've realized that, it's true, to be a friend, to gain a friend, you have to be a friend. So I'm making the effort to invest time and some energy into people and relationships, I'm looking for it to be reciprocated, just being honest. So yeah, wish me luck in my adult make friends adventure. I probably should write a book about this one. Number 6, the end product does not look like the start or the middle. My first year teaching, I taught 3rd grade ELA. And in this class, I had to teach the writing process, which I'm not going to go through the steps of the writing process because I don't remember it off the top of my head. I like math. Whatever. But part of the process, you brainstorm, and then we had to create rough drafts. And some of those rough drafts were super duper rough in the beginning. And as we were working through the steps of the writing process, I was getting worried because I was thinking, how in the world is this going to turn into the expected end result? I'm doing something wrong. I got to figure out how to fix my teaching. I'm missing something, like I'm just messing up and my kids' work will not turn out the way I expect it to. But as we pushed through the process and worked through the steps, most of my students wound up with some beautiful, absolutely gorgeous writing pieces. And I was happy. I was surprised. And once I saw the end result, I was like, you know what? It was so worth it. I shouldn't have been worried. I should have just focused on the goal. Here's the moral behind that story. Oftentimes, God will give us a vision. And the vision that we get is the end result. And we step out on faith and we say that we're following God wholeheartedly and blindly. But then we'll get in the beginning stage doesn't look like the vision God gave us. But we keep pushing a little bit further. Then we get to the middle. And the middle might look nothing like the vision or the end result that God gave us. And in that middle stage, we get frustrated and we cry out to God. God, you gave me a vision. Why can't I see it now? Why does this not look like the vision? But here's the thing. The beginning and the middle will never look like the end. It's a process. It's a growing process. It's a changing process. It's a metamorphosis. You have to go through changes in order to get from the beginning to the end. So just keep in mind, if things look chaotic, if things look out of whack, if things look weird or crazy, but you know for sure that you're following God, that you're listening to His voice, and that He's guiding your steps, you can trust that your vision will come. You can trust that what He showed you is what you're walking toward. So just remember, the start and the middle will never look like the end result. Keep pushing. And finally, number 7. We are acknowledging fall for real this year. I have actually made a fall wreath and it's hanging on my door. I've decorated my year-round tree with fall colors and burlap and stuff. I've changed out the pillows and throws in the living room. I've changed out the placemats in the dining room. And I even did some fall colored wall art, just like the spring summer wall art I did a tutorial for it. I'll leave a link to that tutorial below. But I did a fall colored version of it, which was fun. So yeah, we are doing fall for real this year, and I'm just hoping that since I decorated for fall, that fall will actually come on and it'll start cooling off and the leaves will change and all that good stuff. 'Cause I'm actually looking forward to it this year. Alright, that's been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you didn't, keep on going and don't come back. Also, make sure you click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7, cooking videos, DIY projects, and good old family foolery. So until next time, go where you celebrate it, not just tolerate it. Be safe. Bye-bye.